Hello, everybody. How are you? This is Terina with Create with Tree. That's me. And I am live today in the Crafty Bunch. We are having an event, and I'm really excited because it's my theme. I'm the Spotlight Creator today. And I am so excited because if you have watched me for any length of time, you know I start creating Americana decor probably in March because I love it so much. Um, I'm so happy. Hi, Barry. How are you? Thanks so much, hon. Um, Make sure that if you are not part of the Crafty Bunch, that you guys go over and watch all of the creators today. I want to run down because I am just so proud of everybody. I'm so proud of everybody. I was just watching Angie and I had to hop off to get ready for my live. So I'll go finish watching hers. I know she was gonna make she was gonna make it, she was making a tier tray. And then after me is Nila at Texi's treasure chest. And I will tag her in the comments. But Dawn at Diamond Dotting Divas, she did this blingy banner. It started like I've been watching since 9 a.m. and it's 3 o'clock this today, my time. I know it's 6 o'clock on the East Coast. Deborah at Sacred So. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. But she did this fun tray, and she is our trivia queen. Some of the questions, I'm like, I should know that, and I did it, and so she's awesome. Jennifer, oh gosh, you guys, she did pinwheels, and I love doing pinwheels. She is at Studio J Company, Timeless Treasures by Tanya, our friend Tanya. And she made the chocolate tour, actually the house trio set with napkins. You guys, it was so cute. My friend Mary at the Painted Peach. By the way, she's at her original page. You guys, make sure you go follow her. She did some tiered tray pieces with the Americana. Okay, so I've done the Americana cutout already, and I thought about doing it again. I'm like, no. And then I'm so glad I did it because Mary did it. I'm so glad. And then Jeannie at Jeannie's Palette, she did a really cute project. So, you guys, I'm telling you, so many great. She had some printables, like she was using some napkins. I'm sorry, she was using some napkins. Like it was so cute. And then All Things Mary. Oh my gosh, you guys, her banner was adorable. It was a USA banner. And then, like I said, my friend Angie at the Crafty Bunch by Rustic Daisies. She is our leader guru extraordinaire, and she was doing a fun tiered tray. I'll go back and watch her. So make sure if you guys are here that you guys can sprinkle out. A couple of things I want to tell you. One, Create with Tree, that's me. That's my business name. It's been my business name since I was a scrapbook teacher. And if you guys don't know, I'll tell you the story. Tree, people are like, how do you get Tree out of Terina? I don't know why, because my name is Terina, but my family calls me Tree. My closest friends growing up call me Tree. I don't know why, but I've always been called Tree. So honestly, if somebody calls me Tree, it's because they've known me since I was a little girl. My stepdad would always say, "Hey, Tree," and it was so that's where it came from. It's just my nickname. My husband does not call me Tree, and my kids don't call me Tree. And so honestly, customers, my followers call me Tree. And then my good friends from growing up and my family call me Tree. So that's where Create with Tree, with That's Me, came from. It was just a cute little play. So anyway, I'm going to be doing some tier tray stuff. I knew I was going to talk a lot. So I did a couple of things, and I'm going to actually use, so chocolate tour, if you guys don't know, I'm a chocolate tour designer, and I love our tier trays. In fact, I had suggested the tier trays. I know a couple people did, and they made tier trays. So I use tier trays. This is our tier trays. It's two. I have some 3-tiered trays around the house. But I will use our tiered trays over and over. And what I like to do is not decorate this, or if I do, I use these little inserts that a friend of mine makes, and I can decorate this and then switch this out. I don't think I'm going to have time for this, so I'll probably do a video and make a reel to show you, but that's what I do. So I'm going to decorate those. This is the tiered tray I use, okay? Or at least one of them. Let's see. Hi, Becky Ann. Oh, thank you so much. Make sure if you guys are new that you follow because I go live like 3 to 4 times a week or more. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. Oh, Wisconsin. Okay, so actually, I'm in Southern California, you guys, and it's cold today. Go figure. I don't know. So strange. And also, we have this like this cute like essentials kit, and it has this cute. This is normally wood color, but we have this little board and base. We have a cute little sign thing. We have this cute little cutting board, and then we have a cute little rolling pin. We're going to decorate that. Plus, I'm going to show you a couple other things, and I will also try to show. Hi. How are you, Nila? There she is. Nila's after me, you guys. Make sure you watch her. She's so cute. Upstate New York, 88 degrees. It is 64 degrees here. And I'm just north of San Diego. If you're ever in San Diego, come visit me. I have a craft room, we'll craft, do all the things. So if you guys can see here, I have this banner. I make tons of banners. Every room in my house has a tiered tray and generally a banner or two. I have a lot of like little decor. I made my Uncle Sam the other day. So I love my whole family room all year round is Americana. And Americana, just so you guys know, some people think that Americana is like grungy, primitive. It really isn't. It's anything that celebrates America and the traditions of America. And so any decor depicting red, white, blue, Americana or America style is Americana. That's what it's called. So, and I'm going to give you a little bit of trivia and things, maybe not really trivia, but little pointers on what should be put on or what ideas can be put on a tiered tray. Okay. I'm going to flip you guys around because you don't need to see me. You need to see the crafts. Okay. I'm going to scooch over and I promise you, if I don't see your comments, I will. Okay, so like I said, we got all these little pieces. I did try to preliminarily do some stuff. I also want to show you a couple things I've been doing. So I did prep these things. These are toilet bowl or toilet paper holders. And I just cut a piece of paper and covered the top. We're going to finish these off today. I also did this little wood round. I made myself a little stuffy pillow, and then we're going to make a little Uncle Sam hat there. I also love book stacks, you guys, and so our essentials kit comes with the book stack. So we're going to make ourselves a book stack, okay? Lots of fun things. Hopefully I could get through some of them. Let's cross our fingers, okay? So let's see. The first thing that we're going to do, let's do the easy one. Oh, no, my glue gun's not on. We were just talking glue guns. Hi, Miss Mary Jo. You don't drive that far. Well, and normally it's kind of crazy. It's a little bit colder than we're normally used to. So I'm not used to this cold. Okay, so I'm going to use, this is called Patriotic Stars, or 1776 Patriotic Stars. I love this transfer. I've used this transfer a few times, and if you guys don't know, our transfers are reusable about 10 to 12 times. Just depends on how well you take care of it. And it's like a silk screen stencil, really. So I'm just going to use the 1776. Now I did paint, like I said, this is what it looked like. I just painted it with our red chalk paste. I need to stand up because I can't see. All right, so I'm just going to stick this in the center. And I'm going to do blue. The colors I'm using for this are cadet blue, kind of like that darker royal blue color, and candy apple red, which is more of a true red color, and then white. And then I love using lots of fabric in my decor, a lot of rust things. I like all sorts of different kinds of styles of decor. Okay, this is not centering. This is going to take a second, guys. So while we're thinking about it, the first idea that I have for like tiered trays is know your theme or have a color scheme. So obviously this one is going to be Americana. Okay, I'm just going to make sure there's no bubbles. Grab my cadet blue, and then we're going to grab a squeegee. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. You want to get this project, let me know that too. Just put tiered tray in the comments and I can get you that info. I'm just going to squeegee this on, and then any excess I'll squeegee right off. Okay. All right. I'm going to set that aside because I'm sure we're going to use this again. Peel that up. That's cute. 1776. That's going to dry in just a few minutes, and then I'm going to set that aside. You know what? I'm going to dry it real fast because I want to kind of buff it up a little bit. Okay, remember you guys, if you're missing any of the things, make sure you guys go over to the Crafty Bunch and you can see all of my friends' lives on the replay. And if you stick around, if you are on the Crafty Bunch, just make sure that after my live, you can just refresh, and then you can get Nila, Texi's treasure Texi's treasure chest. I had to think about that. You guys, I don't even know my name sometimes. And it's not that I'm like completely grunging this up a lot. I'm just making it look a little rustic, just a tiny bit. Cute, huh? 1776. All right, so we're going to set that aside. The next thing is I've kind of picked a theme of Americana, but I'm also doing a lot of I've been doing a lot of Uncle Sam lately. I don't know why, but I just have been. And so I'm going to grab my other one. I'm going to just, I painted, these are popsicle sticks, and I painted 2 red and 2 white. And then, like I said, I'm just going to grunge it up just a little bit. I did pre-do a lot of this stuff because I didn't want to run out of time. And honestly, I was watching everybody and I was just crafting, and I'm like, oh, this is so fun. I love watching everybody. And oh, thanks, Becky Ann. I appreciate it. Hi, Brenda. Oh my gosh, Brenda, you need to. You definitely need to. You know me and my tiered trays. In fact, I've got a team challenge right now. I challenged my girls, well, my guys, too, I have a couple guys, to make a tiered tray. Americana tiered tray. So I'm just kind of sanding the edges a little bit, not really making it look too rustic, but sometimes I feel like even a little bit of roughing up the edges will define that piece. Okay, and another one of my tips for tiered trays is having different heights and different textures to create depth and flow. It's really important to do that because then if it won't just look like one solid piece, it draws your eye around. And I went to school for English and marketing and photography, kind of all wrapped into one. And I was a photographer for over 20 years. Well, I still am, but not I retired. But you look at the whole field, like you look at the whole thing that you're doing. The same thing in decorating. When you have different layers, different heights, it draws your eye to the next piece. I hope that makes sense. Let me just throw this in the trash. Okay. Oh, I guess I still need to do this one. While we're getting some grunging up a little bit, let's do this. Let me see. Is this going to be like that? Yeah. I'm just going to kind of do the edge of this one as well. Let's see. Also, what's really important about tiered trays is generally you put them on a table where you can see around the entire, like just not on one side. A lot of decor is one-sided, so you never see the back. But with a tiered tray, because it's round generally, you see around the whole piece. And so you want to remember that to make sure that you know what's going on all sides. You can make little vignettes within the tier tray even. That's what I like. It's like you could take three or four pieces or 5 pieces. I like to go 3, 5, 7. That's how my grandma taught me. But I generally take like a little vignette and look at each little piece as a little vignette within my tiered tray. Okay, so now I pre-cut these, you guys, so that they would fit and give me a little bit of space right here. Okay, I'm just going to use some hot glue. And be very careful when you're using your Ryobi. We just had this conversation earlier with Angie and Chris. It will melt skin off. I'm going to bring that to the edge. Okay, so something else I do with my tiered trays is I will step back. I will look at it from different angles. It's gonna be red, white. Okay, we're going to do this one next. And then I will fill in where I need to. It's really important. Oh, thank you so much, Tanya. I appreciate that. Like 4th of July, Americana, all of that. This is my second favorite thing to decorate for. I don't know. I mean, we have a lot of family that's military, and maybe that's it. I don't know. But even my parents, we didn't have a lot of decor growing up, but what we did have was very American themed, I guess. And maybe that's where I like. First of all, my house is super decorated. My mom was probably my dad more than my mom was a minimalist before a minimalist was a thing. Okay. Cute, huh? Looking like a little hat. Look at that. Cute, huh? Okay, so I do want to put something on here. No space, unchopped. All right. So this piece right here is called Today Will Be Amazing and / Freedom. So this was meant for our drop-in frame, but I love this Americana piece of this, and I want to use that freedom part. We're going to use this transfer again. Let me grab my fuzz cloth out. I hope you guys are having a good day. It's kind of been like woohoo crazy because I've been listening to everybody. I normally do. When there's an event, we have events on Sundays and Wednesdays. This Friday, oh, you guys, this Friday, there's like a surprise event. We're doing carnival. I have no idea what we're going to do. I have no idea what I'm going to do. But I'm one of the last ones because it's like 11:15 at night on the East Coast. So that means it's 8:15 my time. I love crafting at night, actually. So I'm excited to be on later in the evening. But it's carnival is our theme. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, so I'm going to try just to get the word freedom here. And nothing else. So I'm going to grab my little multi-tool. Where's my white? There's my white. Okay, you guys, I've got just a little less than 30 minutes. I think we can do this. I have faith in us. I hope I didn't put too much water in here. I was using this to paint with. I was hoping I didn't put too much water. If we do, it's okay. I can always fix it. I like to get it right the first time. Okay, another tip. Use greenery and florals in your tiered trays. Oh, good. It did okay. It did okay. I can always go back and touch up if I feel like I need to. Now we're going to use that again. So I'm just going to set that aside for a second. Let me try this. But I also use neutrals in my tiered trays. So neutral colors, um, maybe some glass, or it doesn't necessarily have to be like the color that you're using. You can use just like some neutral colors to break up some of the colors that are in your themed pieces. Does that make sense? Because sometimes too much red, white, and blue, and it's okay. You can use like tans. Even I kind of feel like uh, greenery can be considered neutral. And then something else I also try to do, again, it could also be considered something to carry forward. Greenery. I have a lot of like little topiaries and stuff like that that I will carry from one tiered tray to another. I hope that makes sense. Let's see. I hope I didn't. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so here's another piece. Oh my gosh, you guys, he's so cute. Okay, 1, 2. There's 1, 2. Okay. All right. So I have to tell you what I did here. I didn't know how I was going to do this, but what I did, and you know, I don't sew. If you know me at all, you know I don't sew. I used a piece of like a wood slice. I painted it with our cadet blue, and then I made a little stuffy with some fabric. I used hot glue, you guys. I just stuffed it with stuffing. Then I hot glued it just to the base. Okay. Again, nothing fancy here. And then I just want to put, this is just some ribbon that I have, and I want to make like a buckle around. Let me turn it so you guys can see. Just going to make like a buckle with the ribbon. Maybe. I didn't think this part through very well. That's okay. Put a little, you guys, I don't sew. If it can't be hot glued, I can't do it. I even found fabric hot glue because I don't sew. I mean, I know how to sew. This doesn't mean I want to. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Oh, and book stacks. Like book stacks can be considered neutrals. You can have like maybe a book stack that you can redecorate even based on the theme that you're going for. Okay, I'm going to bring that down just a teeny bit. Cute, huh? So then I raided my my Christmas decor and my Christmas bin for some stars, and I found this gold star. I love it. Now I'm not going to trust that little pop dot there, so I'm just going to add some hot glue. Almost looks like a sheriff's hat. We're going for Uncle Sam here. And, you know, because I can't leave well enough alone, we're going to put a rusty star in the center of that. Come on. Come on, mister. You can glue down. I talked to my crafts. And again, you guys, I'm so happy to be here today. I love being part of the Crafty Bunch. It's a free craft group if you guys aren't a part of it. Make sure that you go over and follow the Crafty Bunch because seriously, we have so much fun. We are on Sundays. There's an event every Sunday, every Wednesday, and then on Mondays, it's Crafter's Choice. I love Crafter's Choice because I always have so many projects I need to get done, and Crafter's Choice allows us to show our style. So kind of looks like a sheriff's hat, but we're going to say it's Uncle Sam. Okay, that's an Uncle Sam hat. Let me set this guy aside. All right. Put that over here. Okay, so that's 3 pieces down. Okay, and sometimes I like to, again, this is about the same size, but then you've got things that are wider rather than taller. Okay, I'm going to set him. I don't want him to fall over. Okay, so let's work on these guys. So like I said, these are toilet paper roll things. My husband doesn't throw them away anymore. He's just like, let me just put them. And I have a shelf, and there's like, I'm looking at it. There's like 7 of them. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this really fast because this is going to be quick. So I had this just a leftover ribbon, and then I love having these little rolling pins, and this is part of the essentials kit as well. So I'm just going to use this rather than throw it away. I'm just going to use this on my rolling pin and then wrap it up. But again, I kind of go back to our Crafty Bunch group. You guys, they're so amazing. Everybody in there is awesome. Incredible crafters. You guys, I'm sorry. I was crafting into my belly. I do that. I hold things really close to my tummy. I want to bend that over to have a clean line. Everybody's great, and I have really enjoyed being part of the team. I love it. We all have our own styles, which is awesome. Be really careful, you guys, because like I burnt my finger the other day with this. They're hot. Just using my multi-tool so I can lay that down flat. And then I'm not quite sure what else I want to do with that. I'll probably do like some raffia or not raffia, but some twine in the center. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Let's go do our little firecrackers. Okay, so what I was going to do is take some fabric that I've got. And so I've already done that stripe. Let's do this little plaid. I've got some of that. I got some of a lot of stuff, you guys. Oh, that's what I was looking for, is the ticking. I want to use the ticking. I thought that would be cute on that. So I'm just going to figure out, I don't measure, you guys. I'm just figure out where I want to cut and tear. That's what I do. This fabric has not been tearing for me lately. I'm not happy with it. Maybe I want to just use a ribbon instead. No, I lied. I'm just going to do this. I'll just cut it. Never mind. And then wrap it. How far do I want to go? I want to go a little further. And I am okay if it's not exact. Crafting is not an exact science. Except when it's that bad. Normally I have a mat that I use. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, so other tips for tiered trays. Generally, I said already the greenery and the neutrals. I love using greenery and neutrals. Something else I like to do is I shop my house. I will shop my house for other pieces of decor just because I want to have a cohesive look in my tiered tray and my other decor. Sometimes it'll help like bring it all together. And then when I'm not using it, I can put it back. I'll find like candles or little tchotchkes that maybe lend itself to that piece of decor. I like doing that. So rather than going out and buying something new, I'll shop my house first. All right, so just use a little bit of Mod Podge. And just wrap that firework. I keep singing Katy Perry in my head. I don't know why. And just wrap until you don't have any more fabric. And then I'm going to close it with a little hot glue. And I'm going to put these seams together with the other ones when I put all the fireworks together. So you're not even going to see that. Okay. You could probably use a dowel as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be this. All right. So then I did want to use some ribbon just because I have it. And I bought it for decorating stuff. And I thought it would look really cute on these fireworks. I have a plethora of ribbon, you guys. I have so much ribbon. Okay, again, I'm just going to put some Mod Podge. And I just used my chalk paste to paint just so that I had the same color throughout. I think I got this ribbon. Thank you so much. Hi, Melanie. How are you? I think I got that ribbon at Michael's. Okay, I'm just going to put a little glue. Like I said, you guys be really careful with that hot glue. What else can I tell you? I also I like to have beads too. This is another thing that helps like guide the eye. When you have beads, they kind of like dangle off the edge. It will draw the eye to the next thing. Here's another ribbon we're going to use for the white one. Now I don't always use like themed or colored ribbons. I will try to match as much as I possibly can, but it doesn't necessarily have to. Sometimes I will just use like a solid white or a solid color ribbon, not necessarily like red, white, and blue for this. Okay. This is really not holding quick, so I might have to add some hot glue, a little more hot glue. There's so many things you guys can make, I'm telling you, with toilet paper, whole roll things. Let me put a little hot glue there. And if you got little kids too, toilet paper rolls, you can look up like kids crafts. Like you could do this with a kid. And they would have so much fun. I was thinking about like crafts to do with my grandkids. And I think my little boys would love this. We have 3 little grandsons. And I know the 10-year-old and the 5-year-old would love this. The 2-year-old, not so much. He would just want to stick it in his mouth. Okay. All right. Cute, huh? Okay, turn this way. Also, you guys, I love buying ribbon, like for the holiday to add to my tiered trays and things. And Michael's has these, they're called trim bundles, and they're so great to add to things like this. For your messy bows, everything. Okay. So I want to glue all these guys together. How cute isn't that cute? I am so excited, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna just run some glue right there. Stick that right there. And then the same thing right there. And then just do a dot right there. Okay. Cute. Again, here's some dimension. It really draws your eye around. And it doesn't have to be like perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. And like I said, I took a little piece of paper, like cardstock, white cardstock, and just glued it on. And it kind of gives that little rough edge. I don't even care. I think it's so, so cute. I think what I want to do is do a little bit of twine. And let me grab, let me see if in this trim bundle, if I can pull some colors. There's that. Maybe we'll use just that scrap. And then I like this one. And then let's use a small white one. Let's use that small white one. Good. Okay. So what I want to do is just tie them around the whole thing. Oh, that blue's not long enough. Got to get another blue. There's another blue. There's many other blues. There's so much blue. I like that one. I kind of like the fringy things. I need to move that. I'm going to glue myself for sure. Okay. Twine is stuck. Sorry. Hold on. I got my twine roll, but it's got so much stuff around it. You guys should see my desk right now, my craft desk. It is a hot wreck. And that's okay because I'm crafting. This is going to take a minute. Sorry, you guys. Yes, it really is. It's so, so cute. I think too, I mean, I decorate and have out the most for Christmas and like the Americana type holidays. Even though my family room is all Americana, I really have a lot out from Memorial Day till past Labor Day, because we go camping around Labor Day, and so I leave it up well past that. Okay, and then just trim where you need to trim. And if you feel like you need to, you can always add a little bit of glue to hold it in place. You can kind of zhuzh those ribbons around to where you like it. They're really not going to show in the back there. So the last thing I want to do on this is I bought, where'd they go? I bought these things because I thought, oh, they're fireworks. Let's see how they work. They're really sparkly. And they're very glittery, you guys. But I thought maybe one little set. I'm going to have glitter everywhere. Oh. One little set per thing. Okay. All right. I haven't even thought this through yet, you guys. I don't know how this is going to work, but let's just stick some hot glue on the top. I did put a little hole in the top there. So let's just shove them in the hole. Shall we? Let's just see if it'll work. Don't want to burn my fingers. Okay. I think once that glue dries, I'll be able to kind of mold it a little bit more. I add a little bit there. But it's so glittery, you guys. There's so much glitter on top of there now. Oh my goodness. Okay. I might just do one so you guys can see, because I'm going to have to hold this for it to dry. Nobody wants to see glue dry, but you kind of get the idea. So I will, I'll do the other two. Yeah, it's just kind of like tilting over. I didn't really think that through very well. But I promise you I'll do the other two and I will post a picture. Okay, there's a couple more things I wanted to show you before we end our time. And again, after me is Nila at Texi's Treasure Chest. Make sure you guys go over there and watch her. Oh, there's two more things I forgot. Oh, okay, so book stacks. I wanted to do a book stack, but I thought it would be really cool to do a book stack with some fabric on it. And I don't know. I saw something similar and I thought, oh, this will work. Now this is fabric. This is just a piece of muslin, and this is the transfer we already used. And so we're going to kind of we're going to use paste on this because this isn't fabric that's going to get washed. I'm not worried about it coming out, right? Because it'll be fine. I don't know what I do with my squeegee. You guys, hot mess. Did I tell you that already? Hot mess. It's okay. I have a million squeegees. All right. So we're just going to try not to get the word freedom in there. And if we do, it's okay. All right. Let me pull that up so it doesn't dry. Oh yeah, I knew I'd get it on there. I just want to see if we got the word freedom. I didn't mean to if we did. Oh, good. Yes. All right. Okay, so we're going to stick that aside. And then we're going to get the red. Grab out a squeegee. And then do the stripes. And I want this to go on top of the book stack that I have. I just think it'd be really cute. And again, this is, you could use ink if you wanted to. Totally could use ink. I'm using paste because again, I'm not washing this. Okay. And I'll be able to wash that up. Or yeah, I'll wash the transfers after we're done. Okay, well, I just realized we're out of time. Hi there. How's it going? Okay, so I apologize we didn't finish, but I promise you I will do a video of this and show you how it finishes. You guys, thank you so much for being here today. If you missed anybody, just go over to the Crafty Bunch and you can see all the replays. Everybody has been amazing today. Make sure you go watch Nila over on Texi's Treasure Chest. She's so darling, and I'll post individual pictures of all the pieces I make, and then I will post a picture of my tier tray put together. Thank you to Angie and Crafty Bunch and all the other people that have been involved today. And thank you for being here and following along with my journey. I appreciate you guys. This has been Terina with Create with Tree. That's me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.